I love The Rock. Weird segue, but not the weirdest. That's probably 4 or 5. And you know me, I can't wear a metal shirt because I'm on TV and didn't want to get it licensed. But here's the thing. I talk about metal all the time. That's not what I'm talking about when I say The Rock. I love The Rock. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Everybody loves that dude. He's delightful. My wife calls him my man crush. She's not wrong. First time she found out about the man crush, I'd had man crushes before in the early 90s. I saw, late 90s, whenever they came out, the Lord of the Rings films. And that Aragorn, I was like, oh, he's delightful. He could save me from shit. Look at him. That Legolas is pretty dashing also. Those guys are right on. And then I got into Jason Statham. I love Jason Statham. Saw the first Transporter movie. I was like, that guy's a badass. He'd destroy me, but he's a nice, charming little British guy. And then we'd go for a pint afterwards. He'd call me mate, and we'd work out our problems. And then I got into The Rock. I was a fan of his wrestling, and then he started doing action movies. And action movies is my shit. I fucking love a good action movie. So he did The Rundown. He did Walking Tall. One day I'm in New York with my wife, and we're walking through Manhattan having a nice day. We get to be in this beautiful city together, and we don't have to do work, and we're just having a good time. We have a great lunch. We're walking through the city with the love of my life, this beautiful girl. And I see The Rock climbing out of an Escalade and heading into the David Letterman show. She doesn't see that. All she sees is her husband look over and go, and she's like, what the fuck? She looks over expecting some nerdy shit because she knows how nerdy I am. She's like, well, there's going to be a Millennium Falcon with 20 Wookiees on it dancing. That would get the same response from me. I'd probably join them. But no, she looks over and sees Dwayne. And she's like, oh man, is he your boyfriend? And I was like, no, yeah, maybe. So he's my boyfriend. I've watched all his movies. They're not all great. Most of them aren't. But I'm still a fan. I hang with him. He's super charming. And I start following him on Twitter. 10 years ago, probably. That's where this joke starts. Believe me, it gets timely. I'm in Target with the family. And I got a deuce in the Target. Now, some people have problems shitting in public. I don't. I have a friend who's like, dude, I can't shit at your house. I'm like, I can shit at your house. I'm shitting in every room of your house. I don't give a fuck. Why are you weird? So, of course, I can shit in Target. I go in there, I clean it up a little, and I'm taking care of business. I pull out my phone. I see something that Dwayne tweeted, so I respond to his tweet. He didn't respond to me. That's all right. 4 years after that, I'm in Target again. God damn it. On 4/16/15, and like I said, this does become more timely, so hang in there. I'm in Target again, and I'm shitting again. But just so you guys know, I don't shit in Target all the time. It's probably only 3 or 4 times, 2 times from the story, and maybe 1 or 2 other times. All right? Just so you don't walk away from this with that being the takeaway. Posehn only shits in Target. What a weirdo. No, it's just a setup for the story. And the point is I can shit anywhere. So I'm sitting there, and this is where it gets weird. Because I'm reminiscing on him. I'm sitting on the toilet, and I go, last time I was here. So that proves that I don't shit there all the time, because it had been about 4 years. So I'm there again on 4/16/15, and instead of responding to any of his tweets, I decided to just send him a tweet out of the air. And I had this thought, so I was like, oh, that's a pretty good joke. I'll send that to him. So I tweeted, it gets a little dirty. I said, and I added him, if at The Rock said, I'm gonna eat your pussy off, comma, women would swoon. I say it once in a Target, my wife wants a divorce. Solid joke, right? Maybe not the best joke you'll hear here tonight, but I gave it to Twitter for free. You guys had to pay to come in here and hear that. I threw that one out as a freebie. And I got like 950 likes, bunch of retweets, like 400 something. And then responses, I got 26 responses. A couple hours later, one of them is from The Rock. Check it out. There. See it? Blue check. Big handsome gentleman. Over there. He says, and he asks me, he's replying to me, the Brian Posehn, that's my name. He says, the Brian Posehn, true buddy, but when I say it, it's always with a wink and a smile. I was like, God damn it. He took my dirty joke and made it charming. He's the best. That's why we love him. That's why he's going to be our next president. He's going to unite us all. Right and the left. And he's going to fight the aliens. He's not even done with his tweet, though. He's a pro. He ends it with this. You moan and rub your balls. So I heard. Now I'm like, fuck, The Rock's funnier than me. Like, oh my God. He's funnier than me. So I showed that to my wife, and she's like, God, you're an idiot. That's what you were doing in the bathroom that long? And I was like, oh, yep. I was like, just so you know, that was kind of the best day of my life. One of them. It's up there with you and also the baby. But then it's right there.